Hey, welcome everybody. Robin here with Oracle Rising. Namaste and welcome to my channel. So I'm continuing the Starseed series that I started a few weeks ago, and I'm going to talk about, and I hope I say this right, Andromodean Starseeds today. So Starseeds are souls that have chosen to incarnate on Earth. At this point in time, yes, it was your choice to help raise the planetary vibrations. So you could be from one star or another or a different galaxy. And I'm doing this series to try and help you identify which star seed that you might be. So I have this really good, it's not mine. I found this really good star seed test. So I'll put a link for it down in the comments below. So you guys can check that out. So I also have a dragon associated with Andromodean Starseed. So we'll talk about that at the end of the vid, like towards the end. But the first thing I wanted to talk about is your mission as an Andromodean Starseed. So this is to introduce high levels of technology and holistic healing. I think that is incredibly cool. Like, you could be in a job where you are on the cutting edge of technology and then lean more towards shamanism than Western medicine, and maybe some sort of yoga guru or something like that. So this is a really kind of, all star seeds are cool, but this one pretty amazing. So the origin of the Andromodean Starseed is the Andromeda galaxy. Okay, so that's pretty cool too. So we're going to talk about the aspects and sort of characteristics of this type of starseed. So the first one is a little bit mind-blowing. You originate in the 12th dimension. So if you guys are not aware of what the 12th dimension is, where we are, where humanity is right now, is in the 3D matrix. So I always recommend you guys watch the movie The Matrix because it's a documentary, not a movie. You'll see the difference. Like, you'll see they highlight what the 3D matrix is. So that's where people are right now. 3D. Ugh. So our ascension path is to move up, right? So Atlantis and Lemuria, the lost cities, we're in 4 and 5D, and then you keep on moving up and up and up until you get to the top level, the 12th level. And if you guys are paying attention, there's 12 chakras and there's 12 strand DNA. So 12 is a very pivotal and magical number in the universe. So to be a starseed that originated from the 12th dimension, that is in fact quite noteworthy. So the 12th dimension is, the highest level. This is where the God source lives. This is the prime creator's residence. So this is very hallowed ground, this 12th dimension. So you guys are very, very, very evolved. Ideas could come to you quite rapidly, quite quickly. You could be, like I said before, on the cutting edge, like creating and designing technology that people are just absolutely mind blown from. And it comes to you very, very easily. So there's something very amazing about you as an Andromodean Starseed. If I have to say that word one more time. So another aspect that is really cool is really balanced between divine feminine and divine masculine energy. So this is somebody that is incredibly in tune with themselves. They use all aspects of their characteristics, like without sort of segregating one against the other. Well, I don't want to be too feminine or I don't want to appear too masculine. So you're not shy to be whoever it is that you want to be, and just use whatever you have in your toolbox whenever the need arises. Like, you're not going to hide any aspect of yourself, because that integration between that yin and yang energy is the most powerful thing that you can do for yourself. I have my little bullet points here, so let me look. So, this type of starseed, the Andromodean Starseed, you really don't like to be tied down. Not too many borders, boundaries. You really enjoy your freedom. That could really impact your relationships. You could have to really wait for somebody that has the same sort of ambition to be free as you. Like, not everybody likes the open road the way that an Andromodean starseed does. So you could oppose the government structure, um, understanding that this is like the linchpin of the matrix, okay? And that humans are basically tax cattle. So you find that this is not a very free system to live in at all. So you could be one of those people that likes to protest. You might really, every time it's time to pay your taxes, you might start a petition or something like that, or just, you see what's going on. You have a really clear vision of what is happening here and how the human race is being manipulated by reptilians. And I've done a video on reptilians, you guys. So you might want to check that out because I went into some depth on that. So you can't fool an Andromodean, because they're so in touch. They're the living God presence, the Elohim. So pretty stunning. You guys are very advanced. You might like to move around a lot. Again, with that open road, just like to be, get your motor running, have your hair in the breeze, and just not be tied down. And you might not make a very good partner because you just always have this itch to keep on going. Like, I have new places to see. This is a really big world and I'm going to see it all. Yeah, and as a result of that, you could change romantic and friendship partners quite a bit, and that's just part of who you are. So if you are this type of starseed, you might want to stop beating yourself up so much because you're just a wanderer, probably be like a modern day traveler, or what people used to call gypsies, just really have that in your blood and you want to keep going, and there's nothing wrong with that. So as I was saying that, the next point that I have for you guys is that it might be really hard to love yourself, and you could be kind of beating yourself up for the kind of lifestyle that you like to live, where you do rebel against, oppression, systems like the government and monarchies and stuff like that, and not being able to sit still long enough to scratch an itch. You just want to keep on going. So it could be hard for you to really respect yourself because other people don't understand you. They're like, oh, well, there they go again. So you could be seeing yourself through other people's lenses until you really start to understand who you are as an Andromodean. So it's really important for you not to be too hard on yourself, especially if you are the type of person that's like, I have to get out of here. I have to change cities. I need a new job. I've run my course with this friendship or boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. So you have to really start just really buying into who you are and expressing yourself accordingly and being upfront and honest with people. And if people can't handle you because you have a specific way of wanting to live your life and like, I have to go see the ocean, I want to go climb a mountain, I'm out of here, I'm going to go live just off the land and off the grid, and you gotta fly free, especially you guys where you came from, because everything was so peaceful and beautiful, and manifestation was, all you had to do is like, I don't know why I'm getting this, fart in its general direction, and I haven't even watched Monty Python lately. So you love nature, and that could be, driving you to do these sort of wild excursions through the Amazon, or like living off grid or living in the mountains or something like that. It's just where you feel the most free, because it's the closest to, like, nature is the closest to God that you can get. It is the closest to source that you can get. It is unaffected and untainted by the human race. And when you come across a spot like that, it is absolutely awe-inspiring. So it could feel a lot more like home for you than any other place that you've ever been. Just why do you want to keep climbing mountains? Because there's no one there, and the air is fresh, and you can see for miles, and it's got that echo of home to you. And again, like being out on the water with nobody else around, you guys could like to spend quite a bit of time on your own also, because you can feel your relationship to your home. Andromeda. What's going on outside? Hold on, you guys. I had to check that out. But anyway, we'll just carry on. Okay, guys, so where was I? Nature lover. This one is also very important too, that you're a natural born leader, and it's because you have this zest to experience everything that life has to offer. You guys could be really close to understanding who you are, or just getting all these signs, You could be here, you could be pulling other strings of knowledge for yourself, and you want other people to follow you as you go, and you're naturally charismatic. You understand everybody intrinsically. You're probably the type of person that can look at somebody and know exactly what's going on with them. You've got this, some people would call it the sixth sense. You could have like a telekinetic insight into people, and people love you for that. And the way that you say things, because you're so balanced within DM and DF energy, you can connect to everybody. You're probably a very high-spirited, very entertaining, lovely, wonderful person, but you're hard to tie down. You're one of those hard to catch. You could be very sought after in the romantic world, because you are like very alluring, because you have so much charisma. So this is really cool. Also being extremely creative, because you come from source. You are right there. You can create anything that you want, and this self-expression and the way that you feel is just glorious. You could be like a really powerful dancer or a painter, love to sing. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a bunch of Andromodean Starseeds, like really superstars, you know what I mean? Like top actors, like really filling up stadiums with concerts and stuff like that, just because the charisma is there. And they love to travel. Hey, another city, woo, let's go. And I can leave this girl or this guy behind when I go and not have to worry about it. And drawn to ancient cultures. This is a really big one for all starseeds, I think. But where you tune in and where you focus could be completely different. So for Andromodean Starseeds, try saying that fast, you guys. Sumeria is very ancient culture. Atlantis and Egypt could be the cultures that you're really, really interested in, and drawn to that for your own reasons. So I have this oracle card deck, and it's called the something or other about dragons. I completely forget. But anyway, magical oracle. I'm going to stop talking about the deck. So I have this card, and this is the Dusky Pink Dragon from Andromeda. So I have talked before about dragons as guides, okay? This is your dragon, you guys. If you're looking for a new guide, look no further. This is an absolutely stunning dragon. It says, prepares all of your chakras to embrace higher love. Okay, so you guys are from the 12th dimension. All of your chakras, there's 12. And this dragon can help you plug completely into the knowledge of the universe. Okay, so I'll give you guys another look here. So it just goes on to say that you are here to bring divine love, and you guys are really the highest order of starseed, I think. I'm an Arcturian starseed, and we generate from the 11th dimension, and I'm going to talk about Arcturians next in the series. So I think you guys are pretty amazing. I think all Starseeds are amazing, but you guys are really tapped in, plugged in. You could really like benefit the planet. You could rebuild the crystal grid, you know, you really could. You could be the turning point. You really could. You could be the turning point for elevating from the 3D matrix to 4D and 5D and beyond. So you guys are pretty cool, pretty amazing. All right, peace out. Bye for now. Bye.